This specific muscle group is the easiest to lose, yet it remains the absolute hardest to effectively train. Once that muscle mass is gone, you are in serious trouble. I am talking about your quadriceps. If you really want them strong and sturdy, don't just go running around like this or aimlessly swinging your legs like that. You could keep swinging them for a lifetime and it wouldn't accomplish a single thing. Honestly, even 2 lifetimes of that wouldn't help you at all. Many people make the mistake of thinking that having weak legs is simply a problem with the legs themselves. They spend their time stretching and swinging every single day, only to discover that their legs remain just as weak as before. This is especially true for those of us over 50. When you squat down and try to stand back up, you find yourself having to brace your knees or your back, or even grab onto something nearby just to struggle to your feet. When that starts happening, you can afford to skip other exercises, but you absolutely must perform the specific one I'm about to show you. The very first thing you really ought to be doing every single morning isn't brushing your teeth, washing your face, or even sitting down for breakfast. It is actually this specific simple exercise. It is going to keep you incredibly steady on your feet and walking as fast as the wind, even when you reach your 70s and 80s, so that you can continue to go wherever you want to go in life. Only about 1 in every 10,000 people will happen to see this video today, so if you are watching this right now, it was truly meant to be for you. To all you kind and wonderful souls out there, whether you decide to give me a like or not, please know that your support is my absolute biggest motivation and inspiration. If you are worried that you might forget this, please feel free to like, save, or share this with your friends who need it, so that we can all get stronger together. Now, I would like you to just give me 1 single minute of your time so that we can master this move. The absolute best part is that there is no running or jumping involved, so there is absolutely no pressure on your joints. This is far more important than any cardio and significantly better than taking any supplements. The move itself is incredibly simple, but the results you will see are anything but. Make sure to do it every single day so that you can enjoy another 20 years of vibrant health and total independence. A great many people hold the common misconception that having weak legs is strictly a leg-related issue, so they spend their time swinging and stretching every single day, only to find that their legs remain just as weak as before. Today, I'm going to completely shift your perspective on this matter. Drawing from my 16 years of professional fitness experience, I can confidently tell you that having weak or shaky legs is actually directly related to the condition of your glutes. You see, the gluteus maximus is an incredibly large and powerful muscle within the human body. We rely on it for almost everything we do, whether we are bending over, climbing up a flight of stairs, or even just mopping the floor. But it's also the most overlooked muscle. The gluteus maximus is right in the middle of the body, the lower back is above it, the legs are below it, and the sit bones are in between. It's like a pillar holding the body steady. Once you train your glutes, your whole pelvic area will feel more open and mobile. But whenever people think about glute training, they usually think of running, swinging, or stretching. You really need to stop doing those things. At most, they only improve your pelvic flexibility and range of motion. They don't help with building any real strength. So how are you supposed to actually train the glutes? The definitive answer to this problem is the world-recognized practice of resistance training. To put it quite simply, resistance training specifically targets those deep, powerful type 2 muscle fibers. By consistently adding weight, you cause those fibers to split and regenerate, which significantly increases your overall physical strength. As we inevitably age, our gluteal muscles naturally begin to atrophy and weaken. If you spend a lot of time sitting and fail to perform the right exercises, you will find that the simple struggle to stand up eventually impacts your daily quality of life and your overall mood. So how exactly should we go about training them effectively? For today's video, I am bringing you a very simple move that you can easily learn just by watching me perform it. It is incredibly effective when it comes to building up your glute strength and stability. Before we actually get started, I want you to grab a small piece of equipment that looks just like this. It is a dual chamber hydraulic stepper. Take a moment to adjust both the resistance and the height so that it is perfectly suited to you. Then set it up in your home and step right onto the platform. However, please make sure that you do not start your stepping motion just yet. First, find a proper hip hinge, engage your core muscles, but please make sure you do not arch your back, okay? Keep your lower back area slightly tucked in. As you feel your glutes lengthening and stretching backwards, start stepping up and down. You will feel that with every single step you take, you are fighting against a very strong and constant resistance. With this level of resistance applied, you will be able to distinctly feel the muscles throughout your glutes and your legs actively engaging. Each individual side of this stepper machine provides approximately 15 kilograms of hydraulic resistance, which brings the total amount of resistance up to 30 kilograms. Therefore, when you perform your steps while maintaining a slight hip hinge for a little while, you are going to experience a very intense burn deep within your glutes and your legs. That is exactly how you can be certain that you are effectively working those specific muscle groups. Especially if you happen to have slightly flatter glutes or perhaps thinner legs, I encourage you to keep this specific routine up for a little while longer and just watch how your glute shape begins to transform. By utilizing 30 kilograms of resistance, we are not only working our glutes and legs, but we are also engaging our core muscles as well. Try stepping while maintaining a hip hinge for a minute or two, then go ahead and stand upright and continue stepping for another minute or two. When you are standing in an upright position, please make sure that you do not tilt your pelvis backward. Instead, try to keep it tilted slightly forward at all times. You really need to keep your core muscles tight and continue to step for a duration of about 2 full minutes. Wow, after just a few short minutes of doing this, your glutes and your legs will really be burning and you will find yourself absolutely dripping with sweat. This exercise is not just for losing fat, it effectively builds up your lower body muscle strength so that you can walk with much more power and confidence in your daily stride. If you keep this up for a little while longer, you will really feel that power in your glutes and your legs and how much steadier you feel when you walk. Wow. I am absolutely certain that you will be coming back to thank Hoya with a big radiant smile spread across your face. And you should definitely take a look at this clever little gadget right here. It accurately tracks your daily steps, the time you spend, and all the calories you have burned. Plus, the frame and handle are made of high quality thickened steel, so even though it is quite compact, it is super stable and can easily hold over 200 pounds. You can really push yourself to the limit and give it your absolute best effort while using this machine. Try not to just sit around after you finish your meals. Instead, hop on this for a little while. This is especially important if your post-meal numbers tend to be on the higher side. You really have to get on here and get moving. It is going to help you build up your muscle strength and improve your overall sense of balance. You will notice that it feels great, not just in your legs, but all over your body. If you do not have one yet and are worried about picking the wrong model elsewhere, I have linked this exact one down below for you to check out. Let's commit to daily resistance training for our glutes and legs. You'll realize that in the end, building muscle is better than saving money. This strength is our foundation as we age. Keep it up.